Eneo hili si hivyo. Mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, Babu Owino caused huge political storm in the Republic of Kenya after he referred to Rigathi Gachagua as father.
Network.
Habari yako?
Babu, uko salama kijana wangu?
Niko sawa kabisa father, uko salama?
Kabisa, wewe ni kijana wa nguvu, ninakupenda sana.
Hata mimi nakupenda sana. Wewe ni mtu wa nguvu sana, unasaidia
wanafanya vizuri.
That reference annoyed most of ODM supporters. And Babu Owino had to explain himself the next day why he referred to Rigathi Gachagua as father.
And Babu decided now to be a leader. Babu decided at least to address things as they are. And yesterday's situation, if you look at Rigiji, this is a person who qualifies to be my father, to be your father. His age qualifies. His children are our age mates. Like when I look at you, I can see a young person just like myself. And calling Rigiji father, I don't think if it is an offense. It is a respectful way of treating our elders. He is my elder. He is like a father to me. When you look at Oburu pia ni father. Ukiangalia Mbadi, hata watoto wa Mbadi are my age mates. Mbadi pia ni father. So all in all, it is just being respectful. Politics is about differences in ideologies. I don't need to insult you. I don't need to fight you to pass my point across. And I know how some Kenyans reason. They're like the Israelites, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to talk about that move by Babu Owino to justify and explain himself. Because for me, if I were Babu Owino, I would not have gone to that extent. Because remember, there are several facts which we cannot run away from. If elections were held today in Nairobi, Babu Owino is likely to become the next governor for Nairobi. Because as we speak, Babu Owino is the most popular of all the individuals running for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat, including Sakaja. It's the most popular. Number two, Babu Owino is highly qualified. Probably is also one of the most educated amongst all those people who wants to become the next governor for Nairobi. Importantly, Babu Owino enjoys the support of the agencies. Remember, the young people are definitely going to determine who becomes the next governor for Nairobi, especially after their protests in 2024, where they almost managed to remove William Ruto from office. So they are planning to plant one of their own. And importantly, Babu Owino's brand of politics resonates so well with the brand of politics of Nairobians. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons why Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna were reluctant to join broad-based government is because they understand that in Nairobi, it's easy to win as an opposition candidate. And importantly, Johnson Sakaja has performed dismally. His performance is underwhelming. And the majority of Nairobians are just like, let us wait to kick him out. And the options they have are many, but Babu Owino is standing tall. But why do you think Babu Owino had to justify why he referred to Rigathi Gachagua as father? That's exactly what I want us to try and understand in this video. Before we do that, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Ladies and gentlemen, the first reason why Babu Owino had to justify whatever he did was because Babu Owino finds himself in a very big dilemma. Babu Owino is a Luo, for example. He's one of the biggest political players in ODM party. Rigathi Gachagua, on the other side, commands the mountain. For Babu Owino to win in Nairobi, he must balance how to deal with Rigathi Gachagua supporters and how to also deal with Raila Odinga supporters, or let me call it ODM supporter base. because politics in Kenya is also tribal. And for us to understand the dilemma, Babu is banking on the support of the Kikuyu nation. And ODM supporters believe that the Kikuyu nation betrayed Raila Odinga, that Uhuru really tried to campaign for Raila Odinga, but they never voted for Raila. So how will Babu Owino manage to convince the Kikuyu nation to vote for him? So that is the biggest political fear Babu has, because he has to persuade the Kikuyu nation. How can he persuade the Kikuyu nation? As a matter of fact, if you looked or if you studied the reaction, most Mount Kenya were very happy with the statement by Babu Owino. But is Babu Owino sure of their support? His support base from ODM were not very happy. So he has to balance. He's in a very big dilemma of our tribal nature of politics. Number two, you see, Babu Owino is facing one of the biggest political propaganda. And I don't know how he's going to maneuver it. Someone somewhere has started misinformation. And for Babu, we'll have to figure out how to deal with those propaganda. Babu Owino is in Linda Wananchi. As things stands today, majority of Luos are with Uhuru Odinga. That's a fact. Yeah? So Babu, if you talk to people this side, they tell you that Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, James Orengo, and all these other guys who are opposed to Uhuru Odinga are married in the mountain. That's a very dangerous propaganda on the ground here. So most people believe that, these guys, their wives are being used to convince them to fight Uhuru. So Babu had to explain, because Rigathi even went further and invoked that element of marriage. So Babu had to explain that, Rigathi is almost my father. He qualifies to be my father, which is the case anyway. And for me, I had to treat him with respect, which is also the truth. Babu Owino needs to show respect to anybody who is older than him, irrespective of their political persuasions, whether Ruto, whether who, as long as he's older than him. So Babu is trying to deal with that propaganda. Remember, he's being called who? By the Luos now? That's something he was dealing with. Number three, the reality of Kenyan politics. Our Kenyan politics is tribal. Every politician must have a stronghold. Where is Babu Owino's stronghold, politically speaking? The ODM base. Or let me be a bit, go deeper, maybe the Luo Nation. Babu Owino running for Nairobi is going to be very easy for him if he has the support of the Luo Nation. Then, another prayer he should make to win the support of the Kikuyu Nation. And that is what is actually balancing. And for me, Babu Owino must be very careful because he might lose both. If I were Babu Owino today, I'll focus on one thing. I'll not focus on the Luo Nation. I'll focus on persuading Rigathi Gachagua to declare me the sole presidential candidate, the sole gubernatorial candidate for Nairobi. Because if Rigathi were to do that, then even the Luo Nation, this ODM support base, will now see high chance of Babu winning. So they'll easily just, The reality is, that is not the reality. The reality is, we have the Luos, we have the Kikuyus, we have the lawyers, we have the Kambas. Those four tribes control Nairobi politics. And how you maneuver will determine. So Babu, being someone who is a bit wise, is a wise man, he understands all these dynamics and probably is trying to craft something out of it. And that's why that statement for me might not be very bad. And importantly, And that's why that statement might not be very bad. And importantly, Babu is in a situation where he must please both camps, the ODM support base and the DCP support base. Those are the two major political players in Nairobi. So that ODM support base will now not go with Sakaja, will go for him. The DCP support base will not go for someone else, they'll go for Babu. He's been forced to try and balance the bases. And importantly, there is the fear of betrayal by the mountain. Majority of Babu Owino supporters from ODM, they don't want Babu Owino to bank fully on Rigathi Gachagua. Because according to them, Rigathi Gachagua has a candidate already. And the mountain are likely, because they're not likely to be on the ballot as a presidential candidate, they're likely to focus more on Nairobi. And the fact that now they voted for Sakaja failed them, this time around, they'd rather vote for one of their own. If he's going to win, sour. If he's going to lose, sour. So all the supporters are living under that fear that these guys wanadanganya Babu, then they'll change their minds. I don't know what to think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Makwiny. But by the way, let me know, do you think Babu Owino can win in Nairobi? Bye-bye.